A Los Angeles Derby Dolls bout consists of 4 quarters, each lasting 15 minutes. These quarters are divided into 60-second rounds called jams. Each team has 5 players on the track in each jam, 4 players called blockers, and 1 point-scoring player called the jammer. You can always distinguish the jammers from the other players on the track by their starred helmets. It's the jammer's job to try to score points, and the blocker's job to try to stop them. The first whistle will sound to start the jam, and the blockers launch onto the track. The blockers form a tight grouping called the pack. The jammers race their way around the track and catch up to the pack. The jammers must then fight their way through the pack. The blockers from the opposing team will try to stop them, while the blockers on their team try to assist them. The jammers have now broken out of the pack and must race their way around the track and meet up with the pack again. Keep an eye on the jammer in front. She is your lead jammer and can call off the jammer by placing her hands on her hips. The pink jammer is now in position to score. She receives 1 point for each member of the opposing team she passes. As the pink jammer racks up points, the yellow jammer catches the pack and is now also in position to score. The yellow jammer will also receive 1 point for each member of the pink team she passes. The jam ends when 60 seconds have elapsed, or when the lead jammer calls off the jam by placing her hands on her hips. Players are not permitted to purposely trip or tackle their opponents. Players can block each other using their bodies and shoulders, but cannot use their elbows, forearms, or hands. Players violating the rules will be placed in the penalty box located on the infield, forcing their team to skate the next jam with 1 less skater. The game ends after 4 quarters. The team with the most points at the end of the bout is your winner.
All right, Los Angeles! Welcome to Valhalla, the home of your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Today, we present the 2023 champion Scream Queens versus the Fight Crew. Are you ready to meet the skaters?
All right, take a deep breath. Let's hear your best screams. Here come the Scream Queens. 000 Bella Blitz. Number 17, Dirty Tricks. Number 24, Cosmic Jammer. 33K, Pikazoom. Number 36, Slim Reaper. 168, Betty Rumble. Number 214, it's Alter Ego. 404, Killer Bee. 505, Mayday. 525, Amy Wipeout. 998, it's Fight Night. 999, Jurassic Punk. 3355, Viv Roo. 5149, Slaying Mantis. 6248, Pink Poison. 7L11, Skate White Shark. Co-captain of the Scream Queens, number 6000, Ginger Snapped. And that's Glow and Arrow, my bad. And captain, number 6000, Ginger Snapped. Sorry, Glow and Arrow. Coaches of the Scream Queens, Ice Creamer and Shata, the Scream Queens.
All right. Y'all ready to meet the Fight Crew? Yeah, let's make some noise for Fight Crew, everybody. Welcome to the track, word number 2, Slamwise Gamgee. Wearing number 13, it's Raven. Wearing 14, we got Is Hell on Wheels. Wearing 22, Nia Brawleton. Wearing 27, Luna Shopgood. Wearing 88, Q, it's Rage. Wearing 101, Lash Out Loud. Wearing 189, Destroyer! Wearing 522, we got Stargirl! Wearing 817, Phoebe Punisher! Wearing 857, Kitten Crush! Wearing 1134, Mad Cat! Wearing 1201, it's Gizmo! Wearing 1997, it's Jolteon! Wearing 2013, Freedom Rollo! Your co-captain wearing 2011, Stitches! And the captain of your fight crew wearing 46, Wednesday Adams! Your runner is 512 Ziggy Stardust, and your coaches are Dooms, Daisy, and Loveless. Give it up for your fight crew, everybody.
They may look innocent, but I have it on good authority. There's a human skeleton inside every one of them. It's the Enforcers. Head referee, the Kingslayer. Game executioner, Ridley Scorpio. Jam refs, Metallic Kyle and Suspect Ed. Pack refs, Morning Wood and Casey Cajones. Outside pack ref D, Cup rougheth over and sweep the leg, Johnny. Penalty tracker, Hassel Black. Penalty tracker assistant, Girl Friday. Penalty box administrators, Deathly Hollers and Shakilra. Eyes in the sky, Honey BB and Go Ishii Roll. Scoreboard operator is Helvetica Whiteboard, Bunny Holly, the Enforcers.
All right, we'd like to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, the track monkeys, and of course the fabulous rad crew up here. Our DJ today is DJ MacBook Air. Hey, I'm Eva Lee, but you might think that I'm 2005 Kitty Scratch, and this is Trixie Biscuit.
Sup?
And she'll be conjuring up all kinds of wickedness. And now, the Derby Dolls acknowledge that we gather on traditional, unceded Kizh and Tongva land. We ask league members and the Derby Dolls community to honor with gratitude the Kizh and Tongva people, elders, and the land itself. This game is dedicated to memory of Inger Laurie. And now I have one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Los Angeles. Thank you for joining us for this bout. We are so excited to see our junior Derby Dolls on the track. And we hope you're ready for some exciting roller derby action. Coming off on the first jam. Now the jammers are wearing stars on their helmets. They have to get through the pack. The first one out is the lead jammer. They have the power of skating the full 60 seconds of the jam or calling off the jam by putting hands on hips, which is what we saw there with both jammers getting out at the same time. First jam, 0-0. Make some noise for roller derby, everybody. And nobody in the penalty box.
Hey, Valia, I'd like to welcome me to this call. We just spent that whole intro and I didn't realize I didn't have my headphones on and couldn't hear anything.
Well, you missed the part where I explained what the jammers do, but
now I'm not gonna know.
Yeah, I know, but at this point, to continue, when the jammers get out of the pack like they do now, they do have the full 60 seconds of the jam to re-enter that pack. When they pass a member of the opposing team, that person is a point. So right now, Screen Queens have lead jammer, but fight crew right behind them.
And the bodies are hitting the floor.
Yeah, Dirty Tricks comes through there, grabs 2 points. Or was it 3? I always forget to look for the thumb.
They're gonna put it on the scoreboard. That's how we're gonna know.
I know, that is really cool. We do have a very nice scoreboard.
It's a really good scoreboard.
You know, the original scoreboard was created by Crybaby, who was originally a tough cookie.
I don't even know who Crybaby is.
Oh, Crybaby was fantastic. Also went on to do Lucha Baboom Wrestling, where unfortunately, that's where she suffered a back injury and had to retire from skating and Lucha. All right, we got number 14 is Hell on Wheels jamming for Fight Crew. They're ahead by, they got 4 points on that last jam. So they got a 1 point lead.
Very, very stylish pass by Is Hell on Wheels.
Yeah, comes on through, gets another 4 points for the Fight Crew.
You'll see those jammers turn around right at the end. They're trying to get their hips in front of that last blocker to pick up that point. That's when you get the points, when your hips pass the opposing blocker's hips.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And if there were anybody in the penalty box, like right now, I see Wensley Adams in the penalty box for Fight Crew, sitting out for blocking out a bounce penalty. And we also do have a directional block for the Scream Queens. That's a Betty Rumble in there. All right, Fight Night out lead for the Scream Queens. Oh, skating against Jurassic Punk. This is good. No, I'm sorry, not against Jurassic Punk, against Frida Brallo.
Frida Brallo substituting in this game for Fight Crew. Good to see Frida out there on the track. Oh!
Yeah, and Fight Night also subbing for the Scream Queens.
Scream Queens jammer just couldn't find the room around, I think that was Mad Cat on the low end.
4 more points for the Fight Crew as they start to pull off a bit of a commanding lead. Now, Frida and Fight both turned 10 last month, so
now they're
digits.
old.
They're old. They're double digits. They're experienced.
It happens to all of us sooner or later.
Yeah.
Generally after about 9 and 11, 12 years.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we have 2 points for the Scream Queens. Okay, so in the penalty box, we have got Slamwise Gamgee in there with a low blocking penalty, and we also got a low blocking penalty there for the Scream Queens, and that is against Fright Night, making this a power jam. Advantage Fight Crew.
And they take advantage right away. That is 12:01 for Fight Crew Gizmo. Gizmo, a rookie here in this game today. Welcome, Gizmo. You're certainly making a splash.
Yeah, Gizmo as our power jammer. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score. That is Fight Crew is already ahead, 12-5. And now you see Gizmo getting into that point scoring position.
Got 2, got 3, got them all. That's a full pull for Gizmo, 5 points. 28 seconds left on the jam clock.
See, Scream Queen's going to put up that front wall. Oh, they have gotten some movement in the pack, and they are going to try and race it, making it a little bit harder for Gizmo to catch up and get into that point scoring position.
Power Jam's all about pack control.
Yeah, right now I am watching. Bubba Vroom was doing some fantastic positional blocking until being taken out by a member of Fight Crew.
And a really nice individual effort right at the end of that jam by Gizmo to just pick up that last point.
10 big points for Fight Crew. Give it for Gizmo, the rookie. Fantastic. And nobody in the penalty box. We like that a lot around here. All right, Fight Crew once again taking up with that commanding lead.
Yeah, that's Kitten Crush out jamming for Fight Crew, and 214 Alter Ego has escaped the pack for the Scream Queens.
Alter Ego has broken free, but the damage might be being done by Kitten Crush. I'll have to get a picture with Kitten Crush and Bad Cat later. the cat. Oh, and yeah, all the cats.
All the kitties.
All the kitties. Kitty Scratch was the first. 2 points for the Fight Crew. Yeah, make some noise for roller derby. Oh, we got pom-poms. Bravo on the sparkly pom-poms. Those are fantastic.
Nobody in the penalty box. Fight Crew ahead 24-5 with 9:20 left to go in the first quarter.
Full packs, making it a little bit more challenging for the jammers to get out. Oh, there's Jurassic Punk making it out for the Scream Queen.
Frida Brallo fighting hard in front of that pack for Fight Crew.
Yeah, and Scream Queens are the 2023 champions, but we're seeing a lot of subs today, and that certainly makes a difference in gameplay.
Absolutely, Evalie. You get used to playing with your same skaters, communicating with them. You know what they can do. You know what they like. All these skaters do practice together, but it still means a lot to be with your team.
Yeah, it really does. Lash Out Loud making it out for Fight Crew. Now the lead jammer is being pointed to, in that case by Metallicile. grabbing up 4 points for Scream Queens. Bringing it up to 9-24. Oh, and we do have penalties, and that includes the jammer Jurassic Punk of the Scream Queens with an arms penalty. And looks like that's a stopping penalty.
On Phoebe Punisher.
Oh, Phoebe Punisher. Hey, is that Phoebe Punisher's first penalty?
I think it just might be.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, you always remember your first one, don't you?
Oh, and then I do. And then, of course, let's talk. No, I got a penalty in the first jam, my first game. My husband was so proud of me. All right, we got Nia Broliton jamming for Fight Crew, your old former team, although you're Fight Crew forever.
True, but I was never Junior Fight Crew. I was a little too old.
Well, you helped launch Junior Fight Crew, so
Junior Fight Crew in my
heart. It's just Fight Crew.
Big hit for that Fight Crew jammer. Gets up. Still scoring points, but my goodness, the blocking in that Scream Queens pack is fierce.
Yeah, Nia Broliton taking advantage of the power jam situation with the jammer for the Scream Queens, sitting in the box and bringing up the lead for Fight Crew.
8 seconds left on the jam clock.
Yeah, you can see, don't forget, like I said, the lead jammer is a perfect example. There is Suspect Ed pointing at the lead jammer. So that's how you can always tell who's in the lead. Of course, that was easy with a power jammer. 5 points for Fight Crew, everybody. Let's see those pom-poms in the air. Woo. Oh, and nobody in the penalty box. That's always fantastic. Everyone's taking a moment to enjoy that there's nobody in the penalty box.
Yeah, no, we love that. We love
great.
it. All right, we've got some of our more advanced skaters out here, and it's showing by the contact in the pack, the team play at the front.
Yeah, Skate White Shark holding up the front line for the Scream Queens, and you can see there when the pack starts pulling away from themselves, they have to pull it together. Now it's Luna Shovgood gramming for Fight Crew, really getting held up to the rail by Bella Blitz and Shark, but making it out for the Scream Queens. We have got Betty Rumble. Yeah, Luna Shovgood is not having a good time right now. Now you got Ginger Snap back there. That's just trouble. Oh!
What a gorgeous hit. Was that Jolteon?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That had Jolteon all over it. That was beautiful.
Somebody lost a toe stop out there.
Uh-oh. Hey. Oh, luckily one of our fantastic enforcers has got their eye on that.
That's a good thing about roller
derby. They got their eye on
derby.
everything.
Is, you know, it moves pretty quick. If somebody drops something on the track, you get by it pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. You'll get that thing back right away.
That was
Casey Cajones with the toe stop.
Absolutely
Savior.
Fierce jam, Evely.
Fierce jam, indeed.
Tons of contact, couple of penalties. I see 2 blue jerseys in the box there for the Scream Queens.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's Bella Blitz in there with a directional block ×3. Hey, Bella, we have to talk. That's a lot. We also got in there Betty Rumble with an arms penalty. That's going to make this a power jam again. Advantage for Fight Crew. Bella Blitz not happy with 3 penalties in one jam.
I wouldn't be either. But
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. We got Frida Bralo out for Fight Crew.
you see in the Scream Queens there trying to make this pack go faster so that it's harder for Frida Bralo to catch up and score.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job of it. You can't pull the pack, like I said, too far out of play or you start getting penalties.
That's right. When the ref throws up their hands and says split pack or no pack, both teams have to get back together to reform the pack.
Yeah, and I tell you, though, that was some really great movement there with the Scream Queens as far as, like, holding that pack at a certain distance with Amy Wipeout and Jurassic Punk.
Mad Cat attempted to snag one of those Scream Queens to hold them back and hold back the pack, but nothing doing. They escaped, and so we're still playing Get Away, Get Closer.
Yeah, and Cosmic Jammer up there, too. I mean, you really have to just kind of move up the pack just enough that you're not out of play, but you're just slowing it down to try and stop those scoring passes. Yeah, let's give it up. 8 more points for the Fight Crew.
And that is all down to, once again, that last-minute move by Frida Bralo to get one of those people on the track. She got 1 point, but also got the 2 points that were sitting in the box. Those, appropriately enough for Halloween, are called ghost points.
Sketty ghost points.
And they're super important. When you can pass one person and get credit for 3, hey, that's a good day.
Yeah, that's like a bargain. That's like a, triple your coupon thing at Ralph's, That, and a timeout being called by the lovely Ridley Scorpio. Ridley Scorpio, everybody.
Ridley Scorpio.
Absolutely gorgeous. One of our enforcers, the enforcers have an official timeout. Hey, want to take a moment to say hi to everyone watching on the live stream. Our live stream is put together by the phenomenal Rad Crew. We are a volunteer-run organization, and our Rad Crew, they rule, and their webcasts are always so fantastic. We hope you're enjoying that, and oh, yeah, look, there's like an entire population of the Scream Queens. I think the entire front line from the Scream Queens is in the penalty box.
That's right, Eveline. Like I said, when the pack is split, both teams have to put it back together. That means the ones in the back have to speed up, which Fight Crew did, but the ones in the front have to slow down, which Scream Queens did not. So all 3 blockers received failure to reform penalties.
Yeah, well, they're going to work that out. And hey, I mentioned the Derby Dolls are a nonprofit organization. 0 donations to the Derby Dolls are tax deductible, and you can support this incredible program for our juniors. I don't think of anything I would have rather had than Derby when I was a kid. I have a picture of me when I was like 8 years old, and my entire bedroom was cats, and then there's a picture of Farrah Fawcett from the Charlie's Angels episode. And then I'd try and pretend roller derby all day. Unfortunately, I didn't get to join it until my 30s, and I'm very grateful that we were able to create the Derby Dolls and bring exciting roller derby action to you. Who's having a good time? Is everyone having fun? Oh, come on. Hey, where's the Fight Crew fans? Yeah, and where's the Scream Queen fans? Woo!
We also have a lot of fans out there on our internet, on YouTube. Uncle B is in the house. Jolty Mom, who I'm pretty sure is going to be related to Jolteon.
Jolty Mom is such a good, that is like really, I want to meet Jolty Mom.
Jolty Mom says, hey, this will be an awesome game. Let's get ready to rumble.
Seeing some love for pink poison. Everyone has love for pink poison. My favorite type of poison.
Actually, Jolty Mom's here. It says big shout out to my baby Jolt. Double dipping.
Hey, Jolty Mom.
That's an absolute pro tip. If you're in the stands, you can still go on YouTube and send shout outs, and I'll probably say them.
Yeah, we're going to go hang out with Jolty Mom. We just love your child. We love all your children. Thank you for trusting us with them.
Evelie, I got breaking news during that timeout. It turns out that if you wear a big taffeta cape and you try to sit on a naga hide stool, you slide right off.
Wow, they don't teach you that in Coven school, right?
They absolutely did not cover it. I have moved till a frog slide of butt.
Yeah, the herbs section takes a long time. All right.
I do not know why that jam was called off, but we're going to do it again.
Everybody seems real confused. But, you know.
That was by the officials. The officials called that jam off and have called for a reset, I believe.
Oh. Well, we have our official core. And by the way, our officials, our enforcers, they are volunteers. They train very hard to be here to make these games happen, and we are so grateful for them. If you think you have what it takes to be on the infield, or you just like the most exciting place in town, which is the infield, you can check out the refs on our website, derbydolls.com, and see when our next ref orientation is. Or, of course, our social media. Please follow our social media. Please like our social media.
Please like us.
Please. We have Derby Dolls. We have Junior Derby Dolls. And let's face it, we have no advertising budget, so we're completely dependent on you. And while we're at it, post some pictures and tag. We appreciate that, too.
Don't tag me. Tag Evil.
My account's private. You could tag me. I'm Evil E. Are you ready? If that's any shock. All right. I see the coaches there. Loveless and Chada. Not their full names. They are kind of discussing this out with the enforcers, so they might have had some disagreements with the calls on that. I do only see 2 skaters in the penalty box, but that might be a must-skate situation.
That's right, Evelie. When 3 blockers got penalties in the previous jam, you can only sit 2 blockers because it kind of stinks when there's only 1 blocker out there. Gotta have a blocker, gotta have a pivot. Jammer is optional.
Well, you have to have 1 jammer.
Well, yeah, you can't have, but you don't have to have 2.
Hey, let's take a moment to remind you about the exciting raffle prizes. Don't forget, you can buy a raffle and win prizes right here at the end of the 3rd quarter. You can win a Super Mario Brothers figurines and advent calendar. You can win a Tabot 2021 Pinot Noir wine. You can win a Fall Guys 12-inch plushie plus fairy corn, which I still don't know exactly what that is, but I still want one. And of course, a gift bag of Derby Dolls merch. Oh, there's a new Derby Dolls merch shirt.
There is?
For Halloween. We have a Halloween one, and it's so cool. I believe Malice did it.
All right, we just got the report from Ridley Scorpio. There were too many skaters on the track, which is why the officials called that one off. So we're going to rerun that jam. One of the Fight Crew players got a penalty before the jam was stopped by the officials, so they will sit that penalty at the beginning of the next jam. But they're going to skate right now, and here they come.
Hey, by the way, we got Jolty Mom. You have a comment here from Robert Vargas. Just got off work and watching from a gloomy, beautiful Seattle. Go team. Go Refs. Oh, hey, love you. And we are back now to the next jam. All right, so we got two Scream Queen blockers in the pack.
One Scream Queen jammer.
And one Scream Queen jammer.
And that is Vroom, who is out of the pack, lead jammer for the Scream Queens. Scream Queens are down 14-37 with just over 3 minutes left to go in the first. Fight Crew jammer yet to emerge from the pack, has, I think, chosen to become a blocker.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much either a jammer, a blocker, or a point. If you're, sometimes you just need to switch positions there to make sure you're not a point.
There goes Fight Crew.
Yeah, let's destroy ya. Crybaby, by the way, started in a video called Destroyer by Static X. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Comes up to the front, calls it off.
All right, nothing for Fight Crew. 5 for the Scream Queens, and 1 penalty each for each side. 51-49, that's Slaying Mantis sitting for directional block.
Yeah, and that looks like Stitches with a directional block.
And then we have the other skater who did something bad before the jam was called off.
Yeah. All right, we're back to, Alter Ego versus Rage. Ego calls it off, smart move.
Grandma Kitten Crush here, yowling for Fight Crew. Meow. Maybe Grandma Kitten can be in the cat picture too, huh?
Yeah, okay, so we got Scolding Caulfield in there. We got Uncle B, and of course, the Jolty Mom is here and there, which is pretty cool. And the Glow and Arrow, we got some Glow and Arrow love in there too.
Scream Queens are out there, but oh boy, you can hear Slamwise Gamgee coming up on behind and forces the call off.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Amy Wipeout there, smart call off. You really have to have eyes on the back of your head to be part of a derby bout because everything moves so quickly, and you're skating offense and defense at the same time. Roller derby is the one sport that pretty much does that.
Well, in golf.
And golf.
Fight Crew out and lead. There goes Captain Stitches.
Co-captain.
Co-captain.
Well, but that's Stitches.
I'm your co-host. I'm still a host. God, don't get technical, Evilly. Jeez.
That was Killer B in there with a killer block.
Killer B was all over that Fight Crew jammer during that jam.
Yeah, making a way for the Scream Queens jammer to get into that point scoring position. And that's Mayday. I always think 505 for New Mexico, but it's actually for SOS. It's very clever.
Both teams picked up 4 on that one. Nobody in the box.
Oh, nobody.
16 seconds left to go in the first quarter. This jam is going to take off, and when the game clock expires, it will continue either until the jam clock is expired or until the lead jammer calls it off. That lead jammer is Fight Crew.
Yeah, that's Wensley Adams, captain of the Fight Crew. Coming right out of that back. A Slim Reaper making it out. Almost making it out for Scream Queens, and you almost make it out and they pull you right back in. That is the story of roller derby. Woo! Wensley Adams busting through that pack.
Calls it off. Total of 4 more for Fight Crew, bringing them to 45 to the Scream Queens 23. That's your score at the end of the first.
All right, and we do have a penalty that will be against the Scream Queens, but right now we got a 5-minute break, so go hit the bar. We got snacks, drinks, merch. If you are not wearing a Halloween costume, you can go get a Dolls merch shirt right now, and that could be it for you. We'll be right back to you in a few minutes. All right, welcome back to the second quarter of exciting roller derby action here at Valhalla. Is everybody having a good time? I see some people out there buying some raffle tickets. Don't forget, we do that right here at the end of the third quarter, so you can just win prizes just by sitting there and reading a number. And of course, Derby Dolls are a nonprofit, so all of that helps us keep rolling. We have got a Power Jam advantage for the Fight Crew. We have Betty Rumble in the penalty box for Scream Queens from that last jam. And there goes Samwise Gamgee out for Fight Crew.
Slamwise almost got out of that pack right away, but got put to the infield, I believe, by number 24, Cosmic Jammer. Doing a little stint as a blocker, very flexible.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Man.
Sliding on through.
Yeah, Fight Crew did a fantastic job just opening up the door, making room for Slamwise to come on through. Really well done. All right, you see them trying to race it ahead a little bit? Oh!
Wow!
That might be a low block. You know, those seem like completely by an accident. Like Wipeout's like, it wasn't me, I didn't mean to.
Like these things look more dramatic when they happen on the high side in the corner, you know, just because it's farther to fall.
Because it's high side and there's gravity.
Slamwise finishes that jam in style, picks up a total of 5 points. 5 points for Fight Crew and Slamwise Gamgee.
And we do have a penalty.
Did I say 10 points or 5 points?
I think
10.
It's 10 though.
It was 10.
Because I looked behind me. We do have an
five
arms
twice.
penalty there against Amy Wipeout. Wow, wow, wow.
Amy goes to the box. 3 blockers on the track for the Scream Queens. Both jammers are taken off, and it's Fight Crew out first.
Yeah, Fight Crew out first with Raven, who is also a rookie. Got quite a few rookies here. Love that.
All Ravens are rookies, aren't they?
Are they? Is this like something I should know? Are you like the Baltimore Ravens or like
No, I'll
Edgar
explain
Allan
it at
Poe
halftime.
Ravens? I know Poe Ravens kind of.
Ravens are rooks.
Oh,
Or Corvids are rooks. Anyway.
I have no idea. What that
Nerd
means.
jokes. Who loves them? I do.
Well, we got Glow and Arrow out. Unfortunately, not the lead jammer, but at least free from that pack.
Woo-hoo.
Raven comes on through.
Smooth pass
Wow.
from Raven.
Still had 14 seconds left on the jam clock, but decided to call it off before Glow could get into a point scoring position.
I think that's a wise decision.
It is a wise decision.
9 points. That's a pretty good total.
Yeah, Fight Crew is really pulling it ahead. Oh, except we got Destroyer in the penalty box with an above shoulders block.
Fight Crew at 63. Scream Queens 23. 12-20 to go in the half.
Oh, that's Bella Blitz. Bella is hauling it per usual. That's what Bella does.
Yeah, kind of
But
famous for it.
King Crush ain't messing around. And
Speaking
look
of
at that
hauling
pack.
it, oof.
That pack is moving fast. Bella's not going to risk it.
Pink Poison picks one off, but the jam gets called, I think, before anybody scored any points on that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of arm flapping there. I'm just not even going to bother. Sometimes you just think you can squeeze in, get that 1 point.
I really thought Pink Poison was going to make that point happen. Charged up, picked off a Fight Crew with excellent timing, but it was not to be.
We do have a penalty, a failure to reform against Rage for Fight Crew.
Rage subbing today.
Yeah.
Nice
Rage
to see
usually
you,
with the
Rage.
tough cookies. Yeah, that looks like Fight Night, and that is a Fight Night. Out lead for the Scream Queens. Phoebe Punisher making it out for Fight. Oh, almost making it out into the infield. Has to recycle to the back of the pack or could risk getting a cutting penalty.
And unfortunately for Fight Night, Phoebe just went right into Fight Night's path, but Fight's recovered,
Oh,
came
man.
through, got them all.
That was fantastic. Fight Night saw that path, and just while everybody was paying attention to Phoebe Punisher, Fight Night just took full advantage of that and went right through that pack. Dare I say, like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, really good awareness and also just really good keeping the feet moving, which is what you want when you're jamming. Really great job by Fight Night.
Yeah, look at the lateral movement that Fight Night has. I mean, that's a really hard thing. Going lateral on this track is not easy. 9 points for Fight Crew.
And
Yeah,
it's one of
make
those-
some noise for roller derby, everybody. We do have a low blocking penalty there for Cosmic Jammer of the Screen Queens. Oh, wow.
Jammer race, jammer
Oh,
race.
Stargirl was right out. But there comes Slaying Mantis. The only thing you can do is call it off. And call it off fast. So many times in life I wish I'd just call it off. Like in traffic. Like just
Fast.
stop. Let's just give up.
Yep.
Let's go get tacos. I could walk out of these. I don't know.
Tacos are better than traffic.
Yeah. True. There goes Bella Blitz for the Scream Queens.
Jolteon fighting Pink Poison.
Yeah,
Every inch.
Jolteon. Right now I'm watching the pack trying to pull it together. Bella coming up against the wall of red. Oh, into it. Pulling it off right before Jolteon comes in, I believe.
Yep. Looks like it. No points for the red team on that one. I do believe that Scream Queens racked up 2.
Nobody in the penalty box. Yay.
Amy Wipeout taking a swing at Frida Bravo, but Frida's away. Lead Jammer Fight Crew.
Wow, I was just watching Amy Wipeout in the pack against Phoebe Funisher, and they're like really good against each other. Very admirable bit of nemesis in there.
2 more points for Fight Crew.
It felt very nemesis-y. Do you know what I mean?
I think you felt the tension. You felt the rivalry.
Yeah, like you're gonna. I'm stopping you. We're both rookies, and so as far as you're going, I don't know. Maybe I read too much into it. I do that sometimes. All right, nobody in the penalty box. And just a reminder, there's no whistling here, but even though only people can whistle are the enforcers, but you can scream, you can shout, and you can stomp your feet, so make some noise for your Derby dolls.
You can shake your pom-poms.
Yeah,
You can scream encouragement.
I love the feet stomping. Oh, Mayday, making it out. That was really tight with Mayday getting lead Jammer there.
You know,
from a Gizmo.
And one of the things that I think we've seen a lot today, Evil, is a lot of these rookie skaters, they don't have that experience to know, like, where's that jammer going to be? Where should I be looking? You know?
Yeah, I mean, the knowing when to call it off is
too.
something that takes so much time to kind of get into, you know, getting into that vibe, so to speak. We got Stitches in the penalty box for the Fight Crew with a stopping.
Or another example, knowing when to call it off. There's this jam earlier as Scream Queens go out first, Alter Ego jamming for Scream Queens, where the lead jammer, I think, called it a little early. They still had about 20 feet on the other jammer and just started hitting their hips a little too early.
Oh, man, it's hell on wheels running out of that pack, but Alter Ego already into it, went into the infield, had to re-enter the pack without advancing position, but there might have still been some points on that. We'll have to wait for the official word. Oh, 2 points.
And, you know, I'm not running down rookies. We were all a rookie at some point. It's just, you know, these are things that come with time, with experience.
We learn. That's why we're here, to do better constantly. You got to have, like, some sort of baseline. Uh-oh.
Looks like we got 1 in the box for each team, but Fight Crews is a jammer. Number 14 is Hell on Wheels with an arms penalty.
Yeah, and that's Bella Blitz with a blocking out of play, and I believe that's Bella's 4th penalty, considering the 3 earlier for directional block.
That's right. On your 7th, you're ejected, so we're going to want Bella to clean it up a little bit so that we can keep watching her skate, because golly, do I love watching Bella skate.
Yeah, Fight Night out of the pack. Now here comes the part where it's like controlling the speed of the pack without it getting in play, without doing something that's gonna be too I don't know, illegal.
Too illegal. You can want like a little illegal is okay.
Well,
you can have a little illegal as a treat.
You know, some laws are bullshit. Just kidding.
Nice.
Let's face it.
And 2 more in the front, and Fight Night picks them up.
Rules are being made for broking. That's right. Fight night, out lead.
Coach Chada telling Fight Crew to get it going, but unfortunately one of them loses a tire in the corner and they are held back.
Yeah, that was Phoebe Punisher.
Lucky for Fight Crew, clock ran out. Well, I guess not lucky. Kind of lucky.
It depends who you're rooting for.
I suppose
5
so.
points for Scream Queens. Yeah, that's worth a woo and then some. We do have a low blocking penalty, and I believe that's against Phoebe Punisher. Phoebe Punisher,
sure is.
a rookie that we're getting to know quite well, I would say, Trixie.
I imagine so.
Yes.
You get that low block from tripping somebody, but also you can get it just from falling down on the track and someone else tripping over you. Fight Crew out in the lead. Doesn't matter if you meant to do it or not. You still get the penalty.
Yeah, Stitches out lead.
Dirty Tricks
Where's
just
Stitches'
getting...
mom? Woof.
Dirty
Oh,
Tricks is
Dirty-
out.
Dirty Tricks is out. Yeah, Fight Crew, though, right through on the inside. That was incredible. Dirty Tricks is going to have to haul buns at this point to make sure not becoming a point. Oh, fantastic. Calls it off, knowing that Dirty Tricks was getting pretty close to that point scoring position. 4 points for Fight Crew.
And just about 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, don't forget halftime. You can check out, I know there's a vendor out there. And of course, I can't push our merch enough. Merch is nice. The holidays are coming up. It makes lovely gifts, the most unique gifts you can imagine.
There goes Pink Poison, lead our first Scream Queens.
Yeah, Pink Poison, I tell you, incredible.
I could not say enough about Pink Poison in the last bout that we saw Poison
yeah,
skate. And it's just keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
That is a skater with a ton of power and so much tenacity.
And vision, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe Pink Poison has vision. I don't know what that means exactly, but I know how it feels inside.
Well, you have to be able to not just see the track, to anticipate where people are going to go. Part of that is the geometry of the pack, what makes sense, where, you know,
Yeah, Pink Poison is one of those people who owns the track. Okay, definitely too many Scream Queens were on the jam line.
I think there's, yep, there we go.
And there's too many, I think, wait, can we do a little math here? Yeah, okay, there's 2 people in the penalty box, but there's 3 Scream. Here comes Ridley. Ridley's going to fix it for all of us. Don't worry, everybody. Ridley Scorpio is on it. Ridley Scorpio knows how to do math, and we are going to get sure that they get the correct amount of players on the track. As we go and do Uptown Girl. What's happening in the chat room?
In the chat room, Scolding Caulfield has pointed out that our track monkeys are keeping it literal this time. Rad, I hope we can please at some point get a shot of those track monkeys because they are looking resplendent in their monkey heads, monkey ears. I think those are their regular arms, but I can't really tell from here. I don't have the right glasses on. Track monkeys help keep the track safe, fixing things up, because boy, oh boy, you know, it turns out that skating and hitting and falling and skating some more, it tends to beat up the equipment a little bit. So we love the track monkeys for keeping it all in trim. Somebody's dropped their asthma inhaler down on the track.
Oh, hey, Sweepy. Oh, nope. Kramer's got it. All right, who lost their inhaler?
All right, Fight Crew are challenging a call. We think it might be on a low block on Wednesday Adams. That was the low block that would have resulted in the next jam being a power jam. So Fight Crew wins this challenge, and Lusty Loveless happens to be a lawyer. So Lusty's out there making the case that that was not a low block, and even if it was a low block, they didn't mean it, and even if they meant it, maybe they deserved it.
Wow, Trixie.
I've got that legal mind. I understand.
Somebody's been watching like SUV or what are those things are called.
Hey, I just went to jury
person.
duty. I just went to jury duty a couple of weeks ago, and I got kicked the heck out because I said too many mean things about cops. I wasn't even trying to get kicked out, but if they ask me a question, I got to answer it honestly.
Yeah. Not that we're anti-law enforcement. No. You know, we're rebels.
So the enforcers are talking this over, and they are going to come on back. They will explain to the coaches from both teams what their ruling is. 99 times out of 100, it's that the call on the track stands because you can fight the law, but the law usually wins. Not always, but usually.
Usually. I can see Lucky. Hey, who wants to buy some more raffle tickets? Yeah, look, right there. Right there. Buy it. Like I said, we do the raffle right at the end of the third quarter, so you don't even have to go anywhere to win. And once again, more love for people in the in our chat room who keep getting reminded, yes, please donate to the Derby Dolls. We need the money to keep going always. Because we're a volunteer-run organization and we are a nonprofit. I want to say hi to Truck Driving Kimmy.
Hey, Truck Driving Kimmy, how you doing?
Well, it's potato harvest season in Idaho right now.
Is it really? They have famous potatoes.
Yeah, so Truck Driving Kimmy is hauling 37 pounds of potatoes from Sugar City, Idaho, to Walmart distribution in Bentonville, Arkansas.
I want to hear that one back evilly. 37 pounds of potatoes? That seems like not very many potatoes for an 18-wheeler truck.
37 pounds. That's as much. The trucks only can carry that much. You'll
37 pounds.
37,000.
There's that word I was looking for.
Did I miss saying thousand? Well, it's implied.
37 of the finest individual potatoes are going to Walmart in Bentonville, Arkansas.
It's
each of them accompanied by a precision potato handler. That's why you need the whole truck.
Oh my, good catch. This is a leftover, but I'm assuming it still stands. That Gandalf the Cray would like to wish a fellowship member, Slamwise Gamgee, a great game.
Always, that's an evergreen. For as long as the Grey Havens shall stand. All right, looks like they have reached a decision. I'm not sure if Lusty's loving it, but we're going to find out just as soon as the Kingslayer satisfies everyone and gives the word to Bunny Holly, who's going to give the word to us that the challenge was lost. The call on the track stands.
Wah, wah, wah.
That means this is going to be a power jam in favor of the Scream Queens.
That's right, Scream Queen fans. Get ready to make some noise.
We got some Truck Driving Kimmy fans in the chat.
Yeah, Kimmy is, I've known Kimmy, I don't know, since the 80s when we worked together at a village inn in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
All right, so good news for the Scream Queens. They've got a jammer and fight crew doesn't. Bad news for the Scream Queens. They've only got 2 blockers, so they're going to have it hard-pressed to get that jammer through.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard-pressed for the 2 blockers for Scream Queens to get out of this without a penalty. So they've got to not only try to take advantage of this power jam, but also try and do it as clean as possible so that the next jam isn't kind of a similar situation with so many people in the penalty box.
And I think we may be having ourselves another official timeout.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, one more, everybody. One more timeout.
That's a power timeout.
Yeah. All right, what else we got going on? How's Uncle B doing? No, sorry, Uncle B, no virtual raffle tickets, but if you make a donation, I'll send you a postcard, I guess. Just like, I don't know if there's a way to make a note that says Evilly said that she would send you a postcard, but if you could and gave me your address, I would send you a postcard. I got some really cute Halloween ones. Got some of the Rainbow Bar and Grill on Sunset. I always pick up postcards there. I like sending mail. All right. Trixie's trying really hard to figure out what's going on, everybody. I'm just letting you know Trixie, or I should say Trixie, it's Trixie Witch today. Trixie Witch. Since we're doing our Halloween bout today, of course, I'm dressed as a early 2000s tough cookie wearing my Lucky 13 uniform. Kitty Scratch's uniform. It looks fantastic. I wish there was a camera on me right now. All right, here comes Bunny. Bunny's going to explain everything. Oh, maybe not. right, everybody. Let's check who's rooting for Fight Crew and who's rooting for the Scream Queens. That's right. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score. That is the Scream Queens, because this is a power jam, and they have very smartly put Fight Night in. Although Fight Night stuck behind her own twin, Frida Brallo, which that's just not cool.
All right, the Scream Queens have got one Fight Crew back there. Now they are in control of the pack as long as they can hold that skater, which gives Fight Night the chance to bust out and try to rack up some points.
Yeah, that is not going to be easy for Cosmic Jammer and Amy Wipe out there to control that pack with only 2 of them and 4 Fight Crew, but certainly going to do their best. See Fight Crew just trying to race it. Of course, they all have to stay within their engagement zone, or they'll get out of play penalties or failure to reform penalties. Finally, Scream Queens hold back 1 Fight Crew, allowing the pack to slow down a little bit, enough for Fight Crew to get Scream Queens Fight Night to get into a point scoring position. Wow. That was a tough one, Trixie.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm still thinking about what happened on the officiating on that last jam. What wound up happening, Evilly, and you're never going to believe this one. Remember what I said about lawyers?
Yeah.
Well, you see, Fight Crew asked for more information about the low block on their jammer. And then we're told that, but the refs processed it as a challenge. They came back and said the challenge was lost. Fight Crew said, that wasn't the challenge, but now that we know which one you're talking about, now we want a challenge.
Oh.
And the officials said, looks like they said no.
Yeah, you don't mess around. People work really hard on this.
I think they call that double jeopardy.
Yeah,
usually.
something like that.
That's when you
We're going to call it that now, whether it means it or not. So they did Scream Queens to get 5 points on that. But right now we have got Fight Crew with the lead jammer moving into that pack. Oh, trying to like a little Scream Queen sandwich there. Love the communication in the pack. Yeah, Nia Bralaton subbing for Fight Crew, really trying to get up front, but Scream Queen's putting up that blue wall.
Yeah, Stitches had to peel Slaying Mantis off of that jammer, but then the jammer just ran into more blockers, I believe.
Hey, but Broom, you did a good job. You were close. You never gave up. Oh, shake it off, shave it off. It's okay.
3 points for Fight Crew. 28 seconds left in the half.
Woo, and then we'll have a 20-minute halftime for you to get your raffle tickets, your snacks, your merch, and all that good stuff. We do have a penalty against the Scream Queens. That's Killer B. Sorry, Uncle B. Killer B in the penalty box. It's Hell on Wheels. Jamming for Fight Crew. Bella Blitz for the Scream Queens.
Classic jammer battle, this.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You know who's Hell on Wheels ran into?
Pink Poison.
Pink Poison, right? You saw that one coming. 2 points for Fight Crew.
Pink Poison saw it coming too, and a lot of skaters might have fallen on getting hit like that, but not Pink Poison, baby.
Nah.
All right, is that our halftime, Emily?
It's halftime, everybody.
No, it's not.
It's not halftime.
Because Chada is waving a flag on probably on the Pink Poison directional block that just got called.
All right, so not halftime, but almost. Hey, are we going to go into halftime after this?
I don't know.
We'll let you know.
But when it is halftime, you can go out into that parking lot, and there's some gifts by Shell, I believe. There's some really nice handmade gifts out there.
Oh yeah, I bought some. That was a directional block there on Pink Poison. I bought some earrings last game. They're really pretty, and I'm gonna go look out again because I love those.
Well,
I'm
sure
back in
hope,
the 9 to 5 job. I'm in an office. I need to wear cute earrings.
I sure hope that directional block wasn't on that hit that closed out the jam evilly, because I was so impressed with Pink Poison. A lot of skaters would have felt that hard contact from behind and might have just let gravity take them and drawn a back block. Pink Poison didn't do that. Shook it off, drove on. And so I hope that's not what they got that directional for.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what Lucky's wearing. So it's kind of like a cow print, but then there's a halo thing. So at first I thought that was a crown, so it'd be like Dairy Queen.
If you were from Chicago, you would know that that's a holy cow.
Oh, I am not from Chicago. I am from New Mexico. Wow. Thank you, Trixie Biscuit. bringing the Chicago.
Okay, so should we dismiss or should we tell everyone to go or are we good?
All right, everybody, it is officially halftime. We will come back to the second half shortly. So they're going to keep working this out. Johnny, can you come back? Sweepy, sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweepy. See, nobody can hear me.
Johnny's out of here.
People cannot hear me. Andrew, there you go. Can you come up here? They were needing you.
All right, but we're going to take ourselves a break. It is Fight Crew 75, Scream Queens 51 at the half.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the second half of exciting roller derby action here in Valhalla. For those of you who are paying attention at the end of the first half, we had a bit of a challenge there, but the result is Pink Poison will be sitting out this jam in the penalty box. We have got, that means 4 on the floor blockers for the Fight Crew, 3 for Screen Queens, and Fight Crew taking advantage of that with getting into a lead jammer position right away there for Frida Bralo. And Fight Night coming out for the Scream Queens. It's twin versus twin. Oh, wow.
Scream Queen's trying to close the door up in front, but Frida just, it's signature. This is the third time I've seen her just burst out at the end of a pack, at the end of a jam to take home some extra points.
You know, Screen Queens, though, really living up to their names when you heard that pre getting ready to start for the second half scream. That was, I mean, Chada had to, like, put her fingers in her ears. That was loud.
Yeah, I think Coach Chada there might have been rethinking the wisdom of that little piece of cheering.
Take cover when you hear them yell. Stitches, lead jammer, jamming for Fight Crew. Oh, Morningwood giving the pack some instruction that they better pull it together. Mayday coming right up behind Stitches, so calling it off before anyone could get into a point scoring position. Fantastic defensive move there. Nobody in the penalty box. Yay! I could see why you'd want to go to the penalty box, because then you're going to hang out with Bunny Holly.
And who doesn't want to hang out with Bunny Holly?
I like hanging out with Bunny Holly. Oh, that's Rage. Rage is jamming for Fight Crew. Subbing for Fight Crew.
Bella Blitz getting hung up in the back of that pack, but fighting on.
Yeah, Bella really, man, I tell you, Fight Crew defense is working together so well. Oh, and Jolteon just got up there. Just opening the door there for Fight Crew to get through at another scoring pass.
Yeah, Fight Crew are staying together. They are reading the packs well and really just like controlling the speed.
Well, you know, I was giving captain of the Screen Queens, Ginger Snap, a little penalty a little pep talk, and she's in the penalty box of the directional block. So I guess that probably tells you pretty much about what I put in my pep talks.
Everybody, get advice from Evil Eve.
Yeah, and they go in the penalty box. That's great. That's fantastic. That sounds on brand for me. Ooh. Samwise Gamgee was coming up against Amy Wipeout. Amy Wipeout calls it off before anyone could get into a point scoring position. And once again, nobody in the penalty box.
That's a good thing about a quick call off. It effectively springs everybody out of that box.
It's true. Oh, nice movement there on the high side by Slaying Mantis for the Scream Queens. Raven, the rookie, out for Fight Crew, but not in lead jammer position. And Slaying Mantis, you know, a solid skater. Oh, into that pack, calls it off. Not sure if Raven might have picked up one.
And there you see, once again, Fight Crew just, Scream Queens are trying to hold them back, trying to capture one, split them up, but they just keep escaping and reforming that fast wall right in the front.
4 points for the Scream Queens. And, oh, yep, we got in the penalty box as a Vroom in there with a directional block for the Scream Queens. 11-11. Make a wish.
Scream Queens taking no prisoners out of the pack.
Yeah, you got Betty Rumble out, lead. Wow. Is Hell on Wheels, though, to take lead? I'm not sure.
Ishel did take lead. I believe both jammers tried to call it off at that point.
Yeah, they came in that pack hot.
And it's nice, you know, it's nice when everyone agrees. Both jammers say, let's call it off.
2 points for Scream Queens.
No, I want to call it off. No, I want to call it off.
Fight Crew with 1. I always want to be the one to call it off, always. Because that means I'm the lead jammer.
I'm the lead jammer. I am the eldest boy. Ooh, Fight Crew taking a dive.
You don't have lead jammer. You cannot call it out, Amy Wipeout.
Yeah, Amy, you aren't the lead jammer until you escape the pack. Amy trying to call it off a little early there.
Yeah. Lead jammer, you have to get out of the pack first to establish lead, and then you're lead jammer. So when I was skating the alumni bout, and I got out lead, and then I had to wait until the enforcer in the middle pointed at me and says, lead jammer, and then I'm like, oh my God, me? That's so cool.
All right. Slamwise GMG sitting down for Fight Crew with the low block. This is a power jam in favor of the Scream Queens. Scream Queens fans, where are you at?
Yeah, Dirty Tricks, out lead, only jammer, so, we'll be out lead as a jammer. I talked to Dirty Tricks too at halftime, and I tell you, Dirty Tricks definitely getting ready to, wanting to put some points on the board. Now the problem is that Fight Crew keeps spinning it up a bit too much for that to happen. Scream Queen's trying to slow it down.
That's right, they found Raven though, and they're trying to hold that one player back so that the other blockers have to let the jammer go. Worked like a charm, but the jam clock is running out.
Well, I tell you that great lateral movement from Dirty Tricks, a lot of juking and jiving, and that was really clean through the pack. Once again, Fight Crew is trying to pull it together, and Scream Queens have got to break it up. Oh, getting a goat there by holding back Stitches. No, holding back Gizmo. And that might have been, was that another scoring pass for Dirty Tricks? 10 points for Dirty Tricks, everybody.
That's just what the Scream Queens needed, taking them to 67 to Fight Crew's 86.
Yeah, I'll tell you what Scream Queens didn't need, though, and that is Mayday with a failure reform in the penalty box. Joining there with an above shoulders block is Killer B. Sorry, Uncle B. Bella jamming for the Scream Queens, out lead. McKinnon Crush jamming for a Fight Crew. Oh, lovely move. Wensley Adams trying to throw a last-minute block against Bella, but 4 points for the Scream Queens.
Yeah, you could see Coach Doomsdaisy, just as the jammer was coming up on that pack, telling her wall, get in the front. That's where you want to be if the opposing jammer is in front, is get out in front and try to speed it up, or just hold that jammer back until they have to call it.
Oh, wow. Scream Queens jammer makes a pass. That's Fight Night versus Frida Bralo. The twins at it again.
And big smiles coming off the track there from Pikazoom. Pikazoom, Helix Nebula says, shout out to the fastest little broccoli on the track. Super proud of you, Pikazoom. Hope you're having fun.
Oh, that's right. Mayday's grandma is in the chat room, I believe, and she's like 81.
It's her birthday.
Yeah, and it's her birthday.
Fight Crew's out first in lead.
Granny Annie is watching from Carmel on her birthday. Happy 81st, Granny. We love you. Mayday loves you. I love you. Trixie loves you.
Everybody loves Granny Annie.
Of course.
Who would with a name like that?
Stitches coming in. Oh! Vroom really getting close to the back of the pack. Stitches calls it off. Nobody in the penalty box.
6.5 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, Scream Queens bring it up 71 to 88. Ginger Snap, jamming for the Scream. Oh, I'm sorry, that's that Alter Ego. Out lead. Oh, that looks like Nizhel's real trying to get out of there. Wow, that's some carnage there. I'm trying to, it's haunted.
The Alter Ego ghosts the pack, slides on through, it is gone. Just like that. Just like that jam.
Yeah, Alter Ego's amazing. And, we do have a low blocking penalty there from Slim Reaper.
Yep. Scream Queens will be down one blocker.
What's up, Slim? Yeah, unfortunately, wanted to skate with the sickle, but not allowed. Fight Night out lead for the Scream Queens, this time against Lash Out Loud for Fight Crew. The power of the pink skirt. The floofy pink skirt. Oh, wow. Into the pack, but so is Helen Wheels. What do we get? Oh, nope. Called off in time, so.
I don't know. I think I see one thumb over there from Metallic Kyle.
Well, I see one from Suspect Ed, and that is for Scream Queens. Nope, and 0 for Fight Crew.
I guess he was just saying he was ready.
That could be it, too. Oh, that pack is pulling a little bit too far. Mayday out, lead. Doing this one for Granny Annie and Carmel.
That's right, it's a birthday jam.
Yeah, do you think she's got a house in Carmel that likes visitors? Oh, Mayday! Unbelievably, that was so smooth. And look right there, you got Bubba Vroom holding back Stitches. That is, I'm sorry, holding back Gizmo.
Great job by Mayday also to regulate speed coming into the pack so as not to go in there too hot and cause penalties.
Yeah, Gizmo getting pretty close up there. 10 big points for the Scream Queens.
Scream Queens right back in it, 86-88.
Oh!
Timeout, Fight Crew.
Yeah, I'd be calling a timeout too if I took a moment to look at it. Yeah! Thunder! I love each and every one of you. All right, getting back into this, we have got Killer B with an above a shoulders block and Pink Poison in the play box for the Scream Queens as well. I was really enjoying that jam with a multiplayer block, I believe. And then for the Fight Crew, we've got Gizmo in there with a back blocking penalty, possibly by 2. Is that correct?
No, that was...
no, you're not even close, Evil.
Yeah, that was Stitches with blocking out play.
Oh!
And Evil's gonna go get that prescription checked.
Yeah, well, I just wear readers. Glasses are expensive. Rage making it out. Out lead. Oh, Bella Blitz, nice little apex jump to get through to the front of that pack.
Three minutes to go in the third. 92 for the Fight Crew, 86 for.
Yeah, and don't forget, at the end of this quarter, we will do the raffle. So make sure you got your raffle tickets, and then we'll be calling it right here. You don't even have to go anywhere except for you win a prize.
Ashes, ashes, they all fall down in the straightaway. That was one block that I think took out 5 people.
Frida Bralo out lead for the Fight Crew, but Fight Night out for the Scream Queens. Oh, wow.
Boy, Frida's just having a great game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say so, especially subbing. That's really well done.
Yeah, showing the power of stature in a jammer, you know, it just can be harder to hit those skaters who are smaller. And it makes them pernicious as jammers. Speaking of jammers, though, Fight Crew are the only ones with one in this jam.
Yeah, Fight Night must be sitting out in the penalty box. not to be outdone. We see Amy Wipeout going in there too. Let's see, that was a low block and a directional block. Is that directional?
Low block on Fight Night. 5:25. Amy Wipeout with a blocking out of bounds and an illegal block from
Lash
Out
Out
Loud.
All right, main thing though, it's a power jam. Advantage Fight Crew.
And Fight Crew's out early. 52 seconds on the jam clock. If Fight Crew can keep this pack slow, they could pile up some more points big time.
Yeah, and that's Stitches. Sometimes I just see the 2 and 0 and some 1s, and yeah, it just happens. Oh, Stitches through. Well done there. A little chaos though coming through on the straightaway.
Stitches had to block her own player out of the way, but it worked.
Yeah, well, you know, it happens.
You're allowed to hit your own players. They just might not like it very much.
But it's just a little love shot.
Hey, if it gets you 5 points, it gets you 5 points. That's what I say.
Wow. Stitches through on another scoring pass. You know, Scream Queens have worked really hard to get the lead, trying to get closer to it, brought it to an 86-96 point spread, 10-point game, but that's about to change here with Stitches. 10 points for Fight Crew, everybody. Make some noise for Stitches.
Stretching it back out and crossing the century mark. That's right there in triple digits, 106-86. 2-2-2, Fight Crew in the box.
Holy cow, it's almost raffle time.
Woo. Looks like they're adding up those penalties.
They are.
That was such a split pack. I'd be surprised if we didn't have some failure to reforms in there.
All right, we have a quick timeout being called by the enforcers. But wait, there's more.
Thank you, got it. All set. Oh. Rep room? All right, I'll be back.
All right, so we got some thinned out packs coming into what will probably be the last jam of the third quarter, I think. Nope, still have time on the quarter clock because we're having another redo here. Let's try this again. Don't forget, you can start looking for your raffle tickets in your pockets. Yeah, you can just dig right on in there. Check your purse, your bag. We'll be doing that probably after this jam. We've got 26 seconds left in the third quarter. All right, jammers are off. There are a lot of penalties on that last jam. A whole lot of people in there. Is Hell on Wheels out lead, establishes lead, pretty much calls it off immediately to free the box. Which is good because I didn't really want to call all those penalties. Now we got 3 seconds left on the game clock. One more jam in the third quarter. Make some noise. Woo! Nobody in the penalty box. We like that. Amy Wipeout out leads. Van Weisman coming out pretty hot though. A little slip and slide motion there. This track can get a bit slippy. It's Masonite, by the way, in case you're wondering. Wonderful, wonderful, super expensive Masonite. And we built it ourselves. Can't order one of these things on Amazon. Amy Wipeout through the pack. Oh, hard hit against Frito, but out front. And super excited to get points. 4 points for the Scream Queens. It's going to bring it to 90 to 106, and I believe this is the end of the third quarter. Who's ready for the raffle, everybody? I've got, holy cow, Lucky up here to help me with that. All right, the first prize, a Super Mario Brothers figurines and advent calendar, digging down deep, all right, everybody? And we have got, the winner is 174053. That's 174053. Do we have a winner? Do we? Oh, hey, they want to do the wave. All right, well, hopefully whoever won 053, you won the Super Mario's things, and you can come down to snacks and you can get it there. Woo! This was a lot more fun when we had a place with 2,000 people. Okay, next winner of the Tabit 2021 Pinot Noir wine is 174043. That is 174043. We got a winner there? 043, you won some wine. You should really enjoy that. All right, the next winner of a Fall Guys 12-inch plushie blue and fairy corn will be one seven four zero one one. 17401. Yeah, sweetie. You got a plushie. All right, and then the last, a gift bag of Derby Doll merch. Fantastic prize, and the winner of this is 174018. 174018. You have won the Derby Dolls merch prize. Thank you, everybody, for playing the raffle, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter of exciting roller derby action here with you shortly. right, everybody. Welcome back. Fourth, final quarter. Exciting roller derby action here in Valhalla. Make some noise for your Junior Derby Dolls. What a fantastic bout we have been having between the Fight Crew and the 2023 champion Scream Queens. Dirty tricks out for the Scream Queens and taking lead, but not far behind. You got Nia Brawlton. Oh, that's a lead change right there. Oh, did you see that?
I sure did. Nia Brawlton taking advantage of the low side. It doesn't take as much space to go pass on the low on the turns, as it turns out.
It's true.
Nia Brawlton takes the lead and takes the opportunity to call it off.
Yeah, it's Scream Queens 90 and Fight Crew 106. Scream Queens have been doing really good, launching a comeback.
Yep, Scream Queens got it within 10 at one point, but Fight Crew, on the virtue of a nice 10-point power jam, has retaken control, and their lead jam right now.
Yeah, that's Kid Crush jamming for the Fight Crew coming through.
Notching up another 4.
Yeah, Slim Reaper there, almost getting up there for the Scream Queens.
That makes it 110-90 in our final quarter of exciting roller derby action.
Hey, once again, some more love to people who are watching us on our YouTube channel. What a fantastic, I can see the screen here right now, and what a fantastic webcast our Rad Crew puts together. Best in the biz, I tell you, the LA Dirty Dolls Rad Crew. And we have got Frida Brallo jamming for the Fight Crew out front. But here comes her twin sister, Fight Night, who has just been killing it for the Scream Queens. Both of them subbing.
Yeah, both of them just standout performances tonight. Really showing what they want to do in their 11th year.
Yeah, I know. They just turned 10. Yeah, so they turned 10 last month.
Right, so it's their 11th year.
Yes.
You see.
I know how that
Their
was.
second decade.
Their second
See, that makes them sound very mature. They're in their second decade.
I'm sorry, I don't speak mature. I mean, I'm sitting here in a 2006 Tough Cookies uniform announcing a roller derby bout in Vernon with cat makeup on, and I'm in my 50s. So let's not talk about maturity here.
Watching both of those skaters mature over the last day, because they still haven't been with the
really
league also very long, you know, in the grand scheme of things, and just coming on by leaps and bounds.
Yeah, we got Mad Cat going to the penalty box, I believe there for an illegal procedure. Do not see that a lot. And then we also have Amy Wipeout in there for an above shoulders block.
Yeah. Legal procedures usually going to be a false start.
Well, I hope that every one of these Junior Derby Dolls, when they mature to a legal age according to government stuff, that you take over this league. It is yours. We created this league for you. It is meant to be yours. I say that because I've been here since the very beginning, and seeing the juniors thrive is just so incredible.
Fight Crew in the lead, passing 2, one more in the infield. That's going to be all 4.
Yeah, but Vroom, I tell you, getting close up point scoring position, knowing Stitch is going to call it off. A lot of this has to do with time matching. Sorry, Vroom, little jammer interrupt us there. Definitely frustrating, I understand.
Yeah, because you got to skate out the whole jam. You got to keep trying.
Yeah, and I can tell you, Fight Crew right now, the clock is in their advantage, so they want to do what they can to kind of whittle down the clock as much as they can. Stargirl in the penalty box.
For a cut.
Oh, for a cutting penalty. That's when you go in the infield and don't re-enter. I mean, re-enter, but you've advanced your position. Looks like Bella Blitz jamming for the Scream Queens.
She took a hit, shook it off, took another, shook it off, and is out of there.
Yeah, here comes Jolteon.
Jolty Mom won the raffle, right?
Jolty Mom is so cool. I'm so glad I got a chance to meet Jolty Mom. Bella up to the point scoring position. Jolteon right in the back, but looks like Bella had already called it off. Shakira is like a scary, scary skeleton. All right, we do have an arms penalty there against the Scream Queens alter ego in the penalty box.
Speaking legal age, we hope all of you skaters, former skaters, daughters, mothers, everybody goes out and votes. Who's allowed to?
Yes, let's remember that women have only had the right to vote for 100 years, and women of color have not had it nearly as long. Many women not getting the right to vote until the 60s. Fight Night outlead for the Scream Queens. I'll tell you what makes me want to scream, knowing that women can have credit cards until the 1970s. It's only in 50 years since women have been allowed to have credit cards. But, you know, what I feel about gender roles. You can throw those right out the window. And let's watch some roller derby, kicking butts right now. Fight Night coming right up to the front. Mad Cat, though.
Mad Cat stealing points left and right.
While trying to.
Filling her boots with points.
Amy Wipeout, though, holding Mad Cat up to the rail.
That's 4 for the Scream Queens. Fight Crew picks up 3. 121-98, under 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, nobody in the penalty box. There's a little hot hit there off of some stitches, knocking one of the Scream Queens right into the infield. That was like a Maggie Mayhem hit right there. Mayday jamming out lead for the Scream Queens. And that's Raven coming in. Raven, a rookie, doing so well. But not enough for Mayday, calls it off.
And you know, Scream Queens making some risky choices. If you were ahead, if there was more game left, maybe you call that off earlier. But the Scream Queens know they've got to get every point they can. And sometimes that means taking a chance. It paid off that time.
Yeah, Nia Broughton, though, in the penalty box for Fight Crew with a low blocking penalty.
Scream Queens over the century mark, 102-122.
Yeah, 20-point game is not much when you have this much time on the clock. Things can change, but there goes Is Hell on Wheels.
Ishel's got one huge job, and that's keep it clean.
Yeah, Alter Ego out for the Scream Queens, coming in hot there.
With a 20-point lead, the last thing the Fight Crew wants to do right now is give away any power jams.
Skate White Shark is doing some fantastic visual blocking there. I'm just going to wipe the track with you up and down. It's such a gift.
It's a grand tour.
It is.
Having some nap time there in the stands. I approve.
That
I had
will
some
be
nap
me
time
between
during
games.
halftime.
That will be me between games. We're just like making sure nobody's down. Are you all right?
Yep.
Is that a jam call off? Somebody's so ready for roller derby they can't stand it. Get some skates on that kid right away. It's, you know, we'll just lower the age limit to what, 2? I don't know.
Seriously, the stunt spectacular that's going on over there in the stands is really wonderful. I'm a huge fan.
I mean, we talk about stroller derby being for when we get even older, but I think stroller derby for younger kids would be just fantastic. Do you remember the Rock of Love with Bret Michaels, the Rock of Love episode the Derby Dolls did with stroller derby?
Remember that Rock of Love happened?
Remember that Rock of Love happened and that they did an episode with Derby Dolls and Lacey was so good at skating. And Lacey and I are friends, so.
Oh, there they go! Fight Night.
Frida Brala versus Fight Night, twin versus twin. Which one's the evil twin?
I think you'd have to ask them.
Yeah, is that what they figure out? Okay, for Halloween, one's gonna be the evil twin. I'm sure that joke's been heard like 5 million times.
I imagine so. 7:33 left in the game. Everybody's yelling. I don't know what about because I got headphones on.
They're yelling all kinds of stuff. And we have Amy Wipeout in the penalty box with a blocking out of play. That's when you get out of that engagement area.
Scream Queens up first.
Yeah, here comes Dirty Tricks jamming for the Scream Queens right out front. Stitches at the back of the pack for Fight Crew. Got held up behind Slaying Mantis. Oh, right through on the inside. Man, that was so smooth. It's such a risk to go on the inside like that. It just takes one little bump and you could be in the infield.
I'm sorry, I just saw a skater absolutely push another skater with her arms and then put them behind her back like, I didn't do anything.
And you just ratted her out.
I didn't name names.
I know, but now the refs are like, who was that? Shh. Nobody heard that.
Didn't hear it, didn't see it. There was
9 points. For the Scream Queens, bring it to 111 to 124. Now, of course, we want people to play safely. That's important.
Ooh, and Fight Crew, I see a star in the penalty box. This is going to be a power jam for the Scream Queens.
Yeah, and they got
huge
Bella
opportunity.
Yeah, Stitches in the penalty box with an arms penalty, but not to be outdone. Killer Bee with one directional block for the Scream Queens.
This is a 13-point game right now, 13 to tie.
Oh, Bella was so ready.
I was so ready. I
was ready too. But you know who wasn't ready?
Who's that?
Ridley Scorpio, who just called it off.
Well, and Ridley's the one with the whistle, so.
Hey, I'm going to take a moment to thank our sponsors. The Derby Dolls are sponsored by S1 Helmets, a symbol of protection, protecting the Derby Dolls since 2009, an official helmet of the Derby Dolls. Shop smart. Shop S1 Helmet Smart. This bout is brought to you by the Vernon Community Fund. The Vernon Community Fund provides charitable contributions to community-based organizations, governmental agencies, and supportive efforts to improve the quality of life, strengthen families, and affirm Vernon ties and neighboring communities and improve bright futures. And hey, it's time for the Power Jam Advantage Scream Queens.
And that jammer's out.
Yeah, that's Bella Blitz.
52 seconds, lots of time to play with. They are holding a skater in the back. It is Hell on Wheels, getting held behind 3 Scream Queens.
Yeah, and one of them's Pink Poison, the other one is Ginger Snap. Oh!
Bella makes her way through the front wall. Wensley Adams taking a fall.
Yeah.
Is Hell fighting for her life, escapes.
Yeah, I know, that was brutal. Roller derby, everybody. Now Fight Crew's racing it. Bella Blitz likes points. Bella likes points a lot. Bella's not gotten as many points as Bella wants, and I have a feeling that's going to be a problem. And the resetting on that blocking is just amazing. Hilltown only having to let Bella go, risk being in an out-of-play situation.
And Fight Crew just, once again, every time they get separated, they just reform like Terminator 2, all in a little solar.
Oh, wow. We need to show like the Derby Dolls Terminator thing with Chrissy Crash.
10 points.
Yeah, 10 points for the Scream Queens, bringing it to a 3-point game.
Nobody in the box, 2 jammers on the line, 4:50 to go in this game.
Yeah, look at this, and once again, we got Fight Night out there pushing it through, and there comes Frida Bralo.
The name of the game right now is Don't Get Stuck in the Back.
And that is Lash Out Loud, who is getting knocked around a bit there. But right now it's a split pack making the things a problem. Oh, Fight Night through, calls it off. 4 points.
For both sides. That call-off came too late. Both teams rack up 4. 128 to 125. It's still a 3-point game.
Twins, I tell you. How exciting was that? Is everyone having fun? Make some noise for roller derby, everybody.
We got bad news for Amy Wipeout.
Yeah, sorry. Amy Wipeout with a low blocking penalty and above shoulders penalty. Amy Wipeout, you are ejected from this game.
And the Scream Queens have called a timeout. The crowd is going wild, and rightfully so. There's under 4 minutes to go. There's just 3 points separating these teams. There's one person in the penalty box.
That's right, Amy Wipeout, who has been ejected from the game for hitting the penalty threshold. Oh.
And that's Raven out in lead for Fight Crew.
Yeah, rookie Raven doing a really, really fantastic job this bout. Love seeing new skaters coming up. Mayday out for the Screen Queens, but damage being done by Fight Crew, although Screen Queens not making it easy on them.
Fantastic move by Raven, taking the action to the rail and then turning around, scooting on down the bank and sneaking through on the inside. Are we sure about this rookie thing?
I don't know.
It says rookie on our sheet.
I know, but it's a Halloween game. Costumes were encouraged. Maybe that's the costume, coming as a rookie. I came as Kitty Scratch.
Fight Crew's got one in the box. That's Stargirl for above the shoulders and a low block.
That's rage. That's so pure rage.
Betty Rumble shoots through, but Rage is already around.
Oh, watching Rage right now against Pink Poison. Man, I could have just put that in slow-mo. Oh.
Did Betty Rumble pick any up? One for Scream Queens, 4 for Fight Crew. 136 to 126. 2:16 to go. This is getting exciting, Evilee.
Getting really exciting.
It's been exciting.
Trixie Witch.
Trixie Witch.
Trixie Witch. I was going to break into Witchy Woman, then I decided nobody wants that. Oh, and luckily you have penalties. No, just kidding, I have them too. Skate White Shark in the penalty box for the Screen Queens with a stopping penalty. And we also got a directional block in there. And I believe that's against, Pink Poison. Disadvantage for the Screen Queens, but Fight Night out lead. Frida Baralo, though, coming up so close.
Fight Night calls it off wisely. And I don't think Fight Night wanted to call it off, and I feel them on that one. But
yeah, I know.
You got to do it. You got to do it. And the good news is it springs your blockers. So now you got full packs going into the next jam. Could be one of our last couple.
Yeah, coming down to minute 31 on the game clock. Stitches jamming for Fight Crew into the infield at Arena that pack without advancing position. Wow, look at that wall of red up front. Dirty Tricks jamming for Screen Queens out lead. And right now you got Pink Poison and Slaying Mantis holding back Stitches.
Yeah, Stitches, Stitches was called for a cut, but reset behind. I don't know if that reset's going to stand. Meanwhile, Dirty Tricks is around trying to score. Stitch is being held at a standstill. I don't know what the call is going to be, Evilee.
Slaying Mantis, I'm sorry, but Vroom and oh.
And we've got a skater down.
We got a skater down. We're going to take just a moment, everybody. Give it up for Stitches, everybody. All right. Yeah.
Stitches has been working so hard tonight, co-captaining Fight Crew in this incredibly competitive game.
Yeah, Stitches has been amazing. And I'll tell you, though, that blocking there by Slain Mantis and Vavroom, I seen Slain Mantis go into the penalty box. I'm not 100% surprised, although it looked all legal to me. And that would be, yeah, we got a directional block and a blocking out of play ×2 for Slain Mantis. Fantastic. 3 penalties in 1.
And then Stitches was assessed for that track cut that I saw. Once again, Stitches came around between turn 1 and 2, came in the infield and came up on the track, but then immediately got off and reset behind the pack. I don't know if that counts evilly. I don't know if you can reset it once you've done it.
Yeah, I saw Stitches kind of come up into a quicker, like kind of coming up pretty quickly, and it looked like they were coming in from the infield, but I wasn't 100% sure if that's what her situation was. We're waiting to see here. All right, we got 42 seconds left on the game clock, and obviously a bit of a nail biter here. 5-point game, 131 to 136. Let's do a quick check here. Who's rooting for the Fight Crew? Who's rooting for our Scream Queens? I would say it's pretty even.
I would say that sounds like dead even.
Hey, is anybody here for the first time? Do we have any newbies here? Hey, welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. The Derby Dolls have been in Los Angeles for 20 years. I almost said there, 21 years. We decided to bring back bank track roller derby. Roller derby, one of 2 sports invented in the United States, and it was created during the Depression. It was a Depression-era sport, and it started as a transcontinental thing where you would just skate the distance between, I believe it was Boston and San Francisco.
That's too far to skate.
Yeah, it was, and so people started forming into teams to try and stop it. It was an endurance sport, and then people started forming teams, and then Leo Seltzer, he and his buddy, they decided to turn it into a game, and then it became huge in Madison Square Garden, and then it went away for a bit, and then the Derby Dolls brought it back, and we love it, and we are so thrilled with our junior Derby Dolls and them, how they carry on our tradition, and one day this will all be yours.
But right now, the challenge was won. Fight Crew is not being assessed that track cutting penalty. There's 2 jammers up there.
Woo!
There's 42 seconds on the clock. There's 5 points between these teams.
Yeah, make some noise for roller derby, everybody. This is pretty incredible. Wow. It's hell on wheels.
Oh.
Gets by Pink Poison up front. Oh. Alter Ego. Yeah, Fight Crew is just so incredible. It's on wheels, comes in the pack, calls it off. Still 18 seconds on the game clock. We're gonna have another jam.
And this could be our last jam of the game. We've got special rules for the end of the game. If the team in the lead after the last jam skates clean, then the game is over. But if the team in the lead has a penalty and the other team doesn't, we'll have one more jam. Keep your eye on head referee, the Kingslayer, who will either award the game to the team in the lead or call for one more jam.
It seems only fitting it would be Fight Night versus Frida Bravo.
Oh, we've been seeing this
out
matchup.
Lead. Oh, Frida though, coming up so close. Oh my God, look at him go!
Game clock has expired, but this jam will go on until the lead jammer calls it off. That just happened.
Yeah, oh, fantastic move there from Frida Bravo. Gets lead, calls it off, waiting to see if that is the final jam. Hold on here.
If Fight Crew skated clean, that's it, and you should all come down and get your hand slapped.
That's right. You can get your hand slapped down here. It's fantastic. And then of course, don't forget at 6:30 we have the adult bout right back here, and of course it's also broadcast live on our YouTube channel. Here comes Kingslayer to announce the winner. Fight Crew takes it.
Fight Fight Crew are your winners, 139 to 131. Come on down and give them a high five. Slamwise Gamgee, Raven is Hell on Wheels, Neapolitan, Luna Shovegood, Rage, Lash Out Loud, Destroyer, Stargirl, Phoebe Punisher, Kitten Crush, Mad Cat, Gizmo, Jolteon, Frida Brawlo, Co-Captain Stitches, Captain Wensley Adams, Coaches Dooms, Daisy, and Loveless. One more time for the victorious Fight Crew!
All right, come on, let's bring it up though. Let's bring it up for that fantastic Scream Queens. Give it up for the Scream Queens, everybody. Let's welcome them to the track. Bella Blitz, Dirty Tricks, Cosmic Jammer, Pikazoom, Slim Reaper, Betty Rumble, Alter Ego, Killer Bee, Mayday, Amy Wipeout, Fight Night, Jurassic Punk, Brother Room, Slain Mantis, Pink Poison, Skate White Shark, Co-Captain Glow and Arrow, and the captain of your Scream Queens, Ginger Snap. Your coaches are Ice Creamer and Chata. Give it up for your Scream Queens, everybody. We want to thank our enforcers, our EMTs, doll repair team, the track monkeys, the rad crew, and of course our DJ MacBook Air. I am Evil E, and this is Trixie Biscuit. I want to remind you to be happy, be well, be back here in December for our championship bout. Thank you and good afternoon.